This is the Wanderer 2-burner smoker from BCF. Very simple bit of kit, but you need to know how to use it. Methylated spirits is the fuel of choice, because you don't want anything in there that's smoking, do you, apart from the chips. So I've 3/4 filled these 2 little burners. So it's called a 2-burner. There's 2 of them. And now I'm just going to light them up. That's the weird thing about meths, you're never really sure if it's burning until you burn yourself. It is. There we go. And there we go. Okay, so I'll just adjust that. Yep. Perfect. And then, pan goes on top, like this. And this pan has got sort of a recess in the middle of it. And I'm going to use some of this Bushman Blend wood chip, which also came from BCF. It's very fine, pretty much perfect for this. You don't need that much. It's right on top of the burners, so it's going to do quite a number on it. You can feel the heat coming up all right. Okay, and then on top of that we have a drip tray. Goes like that. That's just so you don't put out your smoke, obviously. And then we have the grill itself, which I think will go in quite nicely like that. Oh no, I might go the other way. I'll try the other way. You can run this either way, it doesn't really matter. There we go. Yep, heaps better like that. Then the lid's going to go on and we're going to get something ready to do some smoking. And as you can see, there's a river behind me full of fish. So I'm going to do chicken because I've got no chance of catching fish. You know that, don't you? Righto. Now here's a very, very simple way to do smoked chicken. It's beautiful too. Take some brown sugar. You want quite a bit of brown sugar. I'm going to use that much. 3 or 4 tablespoons full. And then salt. You should see the salt just dribbling in. This one's been in Milo for a while. You can tell it's not so much grinding as smashing. And then we want some pepper. Oh yeah, the pepper's only new, so it's much more refined. Fair bit of black pepper. Come on. Maybe I should chuck it back in Milo and smash it up, eh? The old cooker's going crazy here, I can smell it. Look at that, see the smoke coming up? That's what we want to see. That means it's working. Okay, now, strictly optional, but kind of essential for the guys I travel with, some chili flakes. Not too many. This is thyme. Fresh thyme's always nice, but hey, we're in the bush. Whoa! That's really cooking on gas now, isn't it, eh? There we go, lots of thyme. And this, of course, is onion. Onion flakes. If you can't carry much fresh food, make sure you've got a bottle of this stuff. It's always handy. I'm going to put a fair few onion flakes in there. Now this, as you can see, is what we call a dry rub, okay? And you're guessing why, aren't you? Because it's dry. There's no liquid in there at all. So we'll just give that a little whiz up. That's all it takes. A little bit of a whiz around. Yep, it's going to work. No, it's going to work. Next thing is to cut the chicken. Now because I'm smoking it, whoa, smoker's going flat Mickey here. It's not going to take very long, but I'm going to cut it in 1/2 inch shreds like that. So they're about 1/2 inch thick slices. This is, you could do this as a meal, or you could just do it as a snack, which is kind of what we're going to do. It's exceptionally healthy too. Righto. Then it's just a question of coating, dry coating, the chicken and putting it in the smoker. Whoa! Gee, I can't see why they call it a smoker, can you? Beautiful. Now with this amount of heat, this isn't going to take very long at all. I'm thinking maybe 15 minutes, but we'll have a look. Of course, that's the thing about chicken, isn't it? You want to make sure it's cooked. Okay. There we go, lid back on. And let's go and have a tiny little beer, which should take about 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah, you're right, maybe 2. You might notice a tiny little difference here. We've put the BCF barbecue plate underneath the cooker. That's because I could smell something that wasn't just those beautiful smoke chips burning, and sure enough, it was the table. There's a little bit of side wind going on here, and I had the burners cranked right up, and that's what happened. So, good tip if you're going to use a smoker. I mean, to be honest, you wouldn't even have this sitting on the table if you were doing it yourself. You'd have it sitting down on the ground. I've got it up on the table so you can see it. And I've burnt the table, which is a real shame because I like this table. It's an absolute ripper. Okay, here we go. We've given them about 15 minutes now. I'm down here camping with me mates, and that's one of me mates, and I've asked him to come and give us a hand at the last stage here, as well as tasting it, just so you get an independent assessment of how good this is. Come on in, Matt, if you don't mind.
No worries, John.
Look at that.
Smoked chicken.
Smoked chicken. But,
It's looking good.
yeah, let's see what it tastes like. So just make sure it's cooked, which it is. That's beautifully cooked. That only took 15 minutes and it's perfect. There you go, you can be the test dummy.
It's good.
It's really good, isn't it?
Mm.
You know, for a snack, it's just out of this world. Or you could do it with some rice, bit of salad, whatever. Smoking is really easy. It would help if one of us could catch a fish. We're just not good at this fishing caper. Cool, there you go, too easy. Want some more?
Yep, sure do.
Let's get into it.